It's wild.
It's a wild...
Quaker 100% natural. A symphony of taste.
Hello, Fred. Morning, Walt.
There ought to be something useful we can do
In a hurry, Henry.
with all this garbage.
Got it.
Well, beginning this year in Tampa, Florida, Waste Management will be taking the city's trash and turning it into electricity.
Take it easy, fellas.
Now ask yourself,
See you tomorrow, Henry.
isn't that better than just throwing it all away? Waste Management, helping the world dispose of its problems.
Crime Line Anonymous, your chance to help fight crime. If you have any information that might help solve a crime, call Crime Line Anonymous at 1-800-73-CRIME.
Is now serving royalty.
About bloody time.
Alaskan king crab legs.
King, what about the Queen?
Order any entree, and for only $3.95, you get half a pound of Alaskan king crab legs.
I didn't know Alaska had a king.
A really regally royal taste. King crab legs at Red Lobster, $3.95.
I love a king with great legs.
At your Lincoln Mercury dealers, you'll find Marquis Brougham comes with just about everything you're looking for. Hi, can I help you?
Sure. We really like the price on this Marquis Brougham.
And we've already decided on the options we want.
A V6 engine, power steering and brakes, and an AM/FM stereo radio.
They come with it.
Well, automatic transmission, air conditioning, and power windows?
Already has them.
Tilt steering wheel, speed control, and radial tires.
Has all that, too. Now, what color would you like?
Blue.
Red.
No, I thought we decided on blue.
No, we decided on red.
The garage door is blue. It'll be perfect.
I don't care. This will be a nice car.
Robin Marshman is off tonight, so Jay Leonardson joins us to tell us about the messy weather. Jay?
Mike, I guess Robin's going to be back just in the nick of time tomorrow as the whole thing comes to an end, and she'll be back here, of course, tomorrow night to do the weather for you. In the interim, I'll try to fill her shoes, and this is what we're looking at right now, temperature-wise. Timberman, they're at 34 degrees, Mitchell Field at 37. Our dew point is 33, relative humidity 85%. Winds are out of the east at 14. They've been out of that direction all day long. And the pressure 29.71. And showing a falling tendency. Some other readings from around southeast Wisconsin on this Saturday evening. Readings really haven't changed a whole lot since the 5 o'clock show that we did earlier. Most spots in the upper 30s lakeside, 38 Kenosha, 36 Racine. A little cooler, slightly cooler west of the lakeshore area, 35 out in Waukesha and 37 out in Watertown. Now around the rest of the Wisconsin, it's a different story. Readings starting to get a little bit cooler out toward western Wisconsin. Madison down to 33. Green Bay 34, 34 La Crosse, also 34 Eau Claire, and 33 now at Wausau. The Midwest, as you might expect with all the rain and the fog around, a rather cloudy picture, although the clouds are a little bit less bright or a little less white than they were earlier in the evening. And also there's a little clearing moving in from the west, some clear skies showing up in Iowa and parts of the Plain States. Underneath some of our clouds, though, here in Wisconsin, National Weather Service radar on Madison on the 120-mile range, indicating a rather small area of light precipitation over Madison. Actually, a lot of the rain and snow that's now falling too light to be detected by radar. This is our own Channel 12 radar on the 50-mile range, indicating some light and scattered rain and snow shower activity around Milwaukee. Most of the snow, though, is to the north. And taking a look at today's weather map, there we go. You can, in fact, see the reason for the snow and the rain. It's a cold front and a couple low-pressure systems. This area will be gradually moving toward us overnight tonight. As the colder air works in, I expect that most of our rain will change over to snow, and some accumulations are possible. As a matter of fact, by tomorrow, that low-pressure system moving off into the Ohio Valley, and we'll still have to watch out for some snow mixing with rain during the day tomorrow, but most of the moisture will be out of the area. By Monday, the weather picture will improve. The rain moving well off to the east, high pressure pushing in from the north, always a good sign. That'll keep us on the cool side, though, with our winds out of the north, northeast, blowing over the cold waters of Lake Michigan. Okay, the forecast details then for tonight. There is a traveler's advisory that will go into effect for us later on this evening. It is already in effect for many parts of southern and central Wisconsin. We can expect rain, snow changing over to snow later on. Looking ahead to Sunday, cloudy, chance of rain and snow shower activity. A high in the upper 30s, winds northeasterly 10 to 17. Monday, partly sunny, still on the cool side, though. Highs low to mid-40s, probably closer to the low 40s. Tuesday, partly to mostly sunny, warmer with a high around 50. And as I mentioned earlier, that high around 50 might be a little bit optimistic, but at least we'll shoot for that. And I should mention there could be some accumulation of snow toward morning for us, maybe 1 to 2 inches at most. Nothing particularly significant, but take it easy on the highways. Okay, back to you now, Mike.
All right, Jay. Beautiful floral patterns inside the Mitchell Park domes almost made one forget the snowflakes outside today. Easter lilies and tulips comprise just a small part of the new spring show at the conservatory. In addition to the spring blooms, an exhibit of plants with enticing scents is being featured. The domes are open tomorrow from 9 to 8 if you'd like to visit. Governor Tony Earl and the Division of Tourism are willing to spend $3 million over the next 2 years to promote the state to other Midwesterners. Sound like a lot of money, doesn't it? But Illinois is planning on spending $10 million over the next 2 years to promote itself. Earl says the money here will bring in needed revenue for the state and its residents. Well, the Bucks return after a big win last night, Kevin.
Well, they stomped Philly last night.
Hey,
hoping to do the same against Indiana tonight. And at the Light Bowling Championship, some harsh words after the match. Sports is next.
What if someone sees us? We'll say we got lost.
There's a big fish deal that's hooking everyone. It's only here at Hardee's.
Three fish specials.
Now our fisherman's fillet in a natural grain bun comes with a medium soft drink and regular fries, all for only $1.99.
Hi, Mary. Joni. Hooked you too, Kathy?
It's a great fish deal that's hooking everyone. It's here, it's all here at Hardee's.
Hey, who's minding the store?
Hurry, tune to Magic 96.5 FM, and you could be driving one of 5 new Pontiacs. Yours for a song. Actually, 3 songs. Just write down the titles to any 3 songs on Magic 96.5 and when you heard them, and send them in. Then listen to Magic to find out how you can win. You might discover a new favorite radio station and drive home a new Pontiac. Favorites of yesterday and today. That's the magic of 96.5 FM.
Your Milwaukee area Mazda dealers have some extra good news. Recent shipments mean we now have extra Mazda 626s, and that can mean extra good deals for you. The 626 is already an exceptional front-wheel drive road car with an impressive list of standard features. And starting at $84.95, they're equally impressive values. But right now, you can get extra good deals and extra good selection.
Get a lot of value at your Milwaukee area Mazda dealers now.
Who takes the stick out of sticky pots and pans? Who makes the percolators that perk up your day? Who makes the cookware that's made to last? Who makes La Machine food processor that works so fast?
There's no question, we're the answer. Regal and Mulenex Regal. We're making things better for you.
Oh, the heat was on down at the bowling alley.
It was,
today,
and it got a little bit hot afterwards, Mike. You know, the action off the lanes was better than the bowling today at the Light Beer Championship. Wayne Webb beat Marshall Holman 198-192 to win the $27,000 first prize in the Wrath of Holman. Webb won his first title in Milwaukee by advancing all the way from the first game. Now, he beat Jeff Bellinger 215-194. Then he got by Mark Baker 257-223. And finally, he defeated Mike Albee 226-186. Now, that earned him a shot at Holman, the tournament leader. Holman looked like he was on a 2-week vacation or something. The guy went to sleep in the opening. He left the first 2 frames open. But Webb couldn't stand prosperity, and this split in the 6th gives Holman a chance. Ouch, he says. Now, he responded by striking out the last 4 frames. And here he comes. Holman. That put the pressure back on Webb. Now, Webb, when the 10-pin falls here, Webb has his first win ever over Holman, who wasn't happy with this gesture right there.
You looked me square in the eye and slapped your hands in my face. And I want to know, oh, yeah, you did, and all we saw it, and all the rest of the boys saw it, and I just want to know why you would do something like that. You didn't endear yourself to me. You certainly didn't endear yourself to the other bowlers.
I don't even know I did it. You know, I'm really sorry that it ended up that way, and it even looked like I did it because I'm not that kind of person, and I'd never do that to anyone.
It was a good tournament, a fun week anyway. Now, one thing the Bucks have to watch out for is getting a bit overconfident after blowing out somebody like Philadelphia the other night by 20. They hosted Indiana tonight. Terry Cummings Never looks overconfident, just overly confident. Look at this guy going through everybody and slams it home. Hits the foul. Now he takes it. Randy Brewer is getting better, every time he gets on the court. Pressey saves to Moncrief. Sidney dishes to Ricky Pierce. The Bucks lead by 7 at the half. Now, a lot of running going on this game. The Bucks getting the best of it. The feed to Pressey, and the Bucks by 10. The Pacers stay within reach in the third. Devin and Durant steals as the Bucks get a little bit sloppy, but Indiana is no match for the Milwaukee as they just keep running. The score right now from the arena is 114-97. That is in the fourth period right now. Boston beats Washington 104-98. It was Cleveland losing to Atlanta in overtime. Chicago over Dallas by 10, and Kansas City 113 New York 105. 2 games late on the coast. Georgetown keeps getting tougher as they head toward the second straight NCAA title. They got to the Final Four without the services of Patrick Ewing much of the second half. Playing Georgia Tech, it's the Yellow Jackets taking it to Ewing early. Dwayne Perrell goes over the top for 2. But Ewing, tough as usual on the baseline line. Just so tough to stop him when he gets down there. And the Hoyas just kept feeding Ewing underneath. He obliged by putting the ball through the net, yes, sir, but something happened on the way to the Final Four. Just 2 minutes in the second half, Ewing gets his 4th foul. Thompson has to sit him on the bench for a while. His teammates don't let up, actually outscore Tech. Bill Martin hits the Hoyas lead by 4. Tech had their chances down the stretch, but couldn't recover. A little icing for the road there. Georgetown wins over Georgia Tech. In the Midwest Regional, Memphis State and Oklahoma met. It was a battle of 2 All-Americans, Keith Lee and Wayman Tisdale. The Tigers Lee gets the best here and is fouled. Tisdale didn't have his best outing, scoring only 11. 2 of those came with authority there, tied at 33 at the half. The Sooner defense just gave up too many easy ones, though. William Bedford waits, and there he goes for the alley-oop. The Sooners try to stay with it all the way, though. Darrell Kennedy steals. The guy takes off and jams it home. The Tigers kept coming back, and they kept going to Lee in the clutch. He gives Memphis State a 4-point lead late in the game. The Sooners can still send this one into overtime when Andre Turner misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Bowie takes it down the court, but they just waste a little bit too much time. Bowie's forced jumper bounces high off the rim. The buzzer sounds before they can get another shot. Memphis State a 2-point winner. NIT tonight, Virginia a loser to Tennessee. UCLA and Fresno State, they have just got started. The 13th annual alumni game between North Division and Old Lincoln High Schools was played tonight. This is who the fans came to see. Downtown Freddie Brown, the first Milwaukee prep star to make it to the National Basketball Association.
I love Milwaukee. It's home for me. This is where I grew up. This is where I have so many dear friends that I went to school with and played on playgrounds, and just we enjoy one another. So I had to come back and see them.
You're going to be the star tonight?
I think we're all going to be stars because this is what worthy cause. A gentleman by the name of Caesar Ford, and a lot of recipients will be getting scholarships out of this. So I think they're all going to be stars as long as we can help kids and and help better their futures. I'm happy with it, and I know the rest of the guys feel the same way. We were in the locker room talking, so we're pleased.
Lincoln wins it over North, 81-76. Brown didn't hot dog it up too much. He had 14. The Admirals are back on the winning track. They beat Muskegon on the road 8-5, scoring 6 in the last period. This team is playing much better than earlier in the season, winning 5 of the last 6. Go out and see them at the arena 4:30 tomorrow against Flint. Now, the Wave continued their bad luck. They lose a tough one in Louisville tonight. That score 5-4. A rookie and a veteran finding a place on the Brewer roster. They did a lot towards that goal in Sun City, Arizona today. Rookie Doug Lohman is swinging the best bat in training. He got 4 hits against San Diego. This one, a 2-run homer in the first, his 5th round tripper of the spring. Pete Vukovich pitched 5 strong innings. George Bamberger likes what he's seen and predicts that Vukovich will be in the starting rotation. Paul Molitor is another man coming back off an injury. This is Molitor's 2nd double of the day. He continues to get better every day. And Raleigh Fingers makes his 2nd appearance and gets his 2nd save. Milwaukee wins over San Diego 8-3. They also win with a split squad. They beat Seattle 12-9. Now, at the $1 million Las Vegas Invitational, Tom Watson didn't quite find the mark on this long putt for birdie, but he shot a solid even par 71 to keep a slim lead going into tomorrow's 5th and final round. Bill Gleason is 1 stroke back. You don't need to be in Vegas to know that Martina Navratilova is the odds-on favorite every time she steps on the court. In New York tournament today, she got quite a test from number 3 seed Hana Madlikova, but kept up with some spectacular shots like that one there. She won the hard-fought match 7-5, 7-6. Navratilova will meet Helena Sukova in tomorrow's finals. And the sports show is winding up this weekend down at the Mecca. Still good crowds coming out. And, of course, one of the attractions, Caesar, the wrestling bear. Now, he goes undefeated today, so his record still looks pretty good, but rumor has it that a certain sportscaster from Channel 12 will be entering the ring tomorrow afternoon to put an end to Caesar's reign. Now, I don't know which sportscaster that might be from Channel 12, but by gosh, watch out, Bear. I'm coming after you.
Does this sportscaster wear a bow tie by chance?
Well, he might on occasion, but Caesar, watch out, buddy.
Okay, all right.
History tomorrow.
Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley made it official today. We'll be back.
Car and driver on the Audi 5000S Turbo. Quote, the Audi sets standards that other German super sedans can't match, from speed to handling to convenience features. And when you factor in the Audi Turbo's price, it's clear that a new contender has come to vie for the crown of the super sedan class. Unquote. Audi, the art of engineering.
Come for a test drive at your nearest Milwaukee Land Audi dealer.
If you hope to be looking at a field like this in a few months, now's the time to be thinking about the protection you need. Protection from a nasty insect pest called corn rootworm. That's what this field got. A line of protection that travels the length of every row. The Lorsban 15G line. In research at major Midwestern universities, rootworms have not shown an ability to resist the chemical activity of Lorsban 15G insecticide. And that rootworm-stopping activity works for you in the only way that counts: yield. No product available today helps produce better yield results than Lorsban 15G. Switch to Lorsban 15G this year and get the soil insect protection you need to get your next crop well on its way to making the big yield you work for every year. Draw your line of rootworm protection with Lorsban 15G insecticide.
Most people know you can only buy a Curtis Mathis at a Curtis Mathis Home Entertainment Center. They know delivery and installation are included, and there's a 4-year limited warranty on every product. But what people don't know is just how long a Curtis Mathis really lasts.
Oh, well, time to get another Curtis Mathis. Yep.
At Curtis Mathis Home Entertainment Centers, our products may be a little more expensive,
but they're worth it.
A celebrity marriage today in New York. Pop star Billy Joel and model Christy Brinkley tied the knot. He's 35, she's 31. The wedding ceremony took place on a private yacht on the Hudson near Manhattan. Got a final score in the Bucks?
She dumped me just a couple months ago, too. Bucks lead with 43 seconds left. 134, 126. Already 103 free throws in that game. Wow, a lot of fouling going on.
Thank you, and have a good night.
This is Speak Out, your chance to let us know what you think. On the issue of comparable worth, Ellen Bravo, executive director of a group called 9 to 5, wrote, "You claim the state study on comparable worth is not foolproof. Demanding perfection from proponents of pay equity, in fact, is an excuse to condone the glaring imperfections of the present system, which perpetuate discrimination against women. It also does an injustice to the careful work of the state task force and the job evaluation committees to remove subjectivity from the evaluation process. The National Academy of Sciences is, in fact, looking at Wisconsin's study as a model for other parts of the country. You also state that the market will take care of the wage gap. Were it not for intervention, the market would still be paying minorities less than whites and women less than men doing the same job in the same company. If any gains have been made for women, they've been for some professionals, not the vast majority of women concentrated in female jobs. This has been Speak Out. Let us know what you think."